Alright, welcome back. Okay, in this video, you'll be learning how to choose one of the pictures that you have drawn, and from the selected picture, you'll be learning how to fine-tune your drawing until the lines are more presentable and the straight lines are nicer and the curves will look much better. And subsequently, you'll be using the template which you will be downloading, which is a circle template, and you will learn how to use the circle template, alright, to choose the position where you want to place it in your design such that it will form the position of the place where the coins will be inserted in. And finally, you'll be also learning the position, two different positions where you will have to choose the coin slot. Okay, so let us refer back to the previous work that you have done. Okay, so you have already drawn a series of sketches, and from the series of sketches, you will need to choose one that you prefer the most. So in this case, I have chosen one of the designs from one of my many sketches, as you can see in the picture. So from here, what you need to do is ensure that the layer, is selected. The layer is selected. Then from there, choose this function, alright, the select function, and from there, when you press on it, choose the rectangular function, where you can crop it, crop it. So once it's done, you can select the picture. In this case is the bottom center, the one that I want to use. So once this is done, go to the layer that you have selected. You will copy, alright, copy the selected drawing. Then, press this plus button and a new layer will come out. In the new layer, alright, press the new layer, press, and look for paste. Look for paste. Press paste, and then you press done. If you want to increase the size later on, it can be done now or later on. So I'll show you how to do it later. So now press done, done. So it looks like it's the same, but the moment you hide your previous layer, the icon that looks like eye, can you see? One of this drawing that you have selected to copy and paste on the new layer would shown up. So now how do I increase the size? Look for this 4 arrows icon, and with here, when you press on it, using your 2 fingers, you can enlarge it to the size as large as possible. Something like that. Now once it's done, press done. So this is the size that you should be using for the subsequent sketches. Once this is done, again, remember the step where you can change the opacity. Decrease the opacity because you're going to use this as an underlay, right? Now you're going to fine tune the sketches using ruler, curve ruler, circles, etc. So how? Create a new layer. Make sure you are working on the new layer, not the underlayer, the one that you have cut and paste. So a new layer. So now look for the ruler function for straight lines. Predictive stroke is here. This is for curves and maybe circle. So maybe I start off with the ruler. So when you press on the ruler, choose the straight ruler to draw straight lines. Then you use your two fingers to adjust, right? And for this exercise, use the technical pen. You have used it before here. Then you draw. Draw it slowly. Then you continue. Until everything is done properly. Draw out the shape. Something like that. So now let me show you another function, which is the predictive stroke down here. So when you press on it, they will ask you which level. Okay, the recommended level is level 3. Okay, level 3. So now I'm going to show you that I'm going to draw this curve here. Okay, so using this predictive stroke is meant for curves. Okay, they will change the curvature for you and you look nicer. Okay, so once this is done, okay, the curve portion will be done. Okay, so now I want with this, right, the ruler and the predictive stroke, you can draw out the whole shape. And how will it look like? Okay, let me just show you the final. Okay, so your final drawing, okay, will look something like this. Okay, so make sure the lines, okay, fine tuned. So for example, down here, you zoom in, you see if the lines are not drawn properly, just go and add it in. Okay, this one is going to affect your coloring later, so make sure there are no gaps. Right? Okay, so something like this. Okay, then the next step, what are you going to do is you have to insert the template, which is the circle template, okay, which is like this. Okay, insert it. All right. So remember the function. Okay, go to the picture icon. All right, and insert. Okay, look for the circle one and insert. Okay, etc. All right, so this one we have done before. Okay, so once this is inserted, make sure this is the template. Change the opacity. All right, it's up to your level. Okay, and then leave it there. Okay, then you blank it. Go back to your template. The template you have done. Okay, unhide the circle. Okay, then now is the time where you can adjust, okay, using the move button again. Press the move button, adjust the circle. Okay, to the size. Cannot, please make sure it's not too small. This is the hole where you're going to contain your coins. Okay, so try not to make it too small because it's not going to be realistic. So maybe this size, okay. Right, and make sure it's not too big, so that it's not touching the edges. Right, so make sure it's not too big. Maybe this size. Okay, once it's done, okay, you will have to draw on this layer. Okay, make sure you select the correct layer and draw the circle. So which one should be you using? Okay, use back the ruler function. Choose the circle ruler, okay, the ellipse. Then you adjust, okay, the circle to the correct size. Okay, something like that. Once it's done, just again the position. Okay, draw the circle. Okay, using the technical pen. Again. So once it's done, you unhide the circle template. You have something like this. Right? The next step, okay, what you're going to do is you're going to draw using ruler the position of your coin slots. Okay, so maybe, all right, the coin slot, I would choose the top. Okay, before you do this, make sure you insert one more layer because you need to choose two positions. From here, copy your design, go to another layer, paste. Okay, so you will see two of your designs. All right, so you go back to one, hide the other one, and you will choose the position of your coin slot. So first one, maybe I choose here. Okay, at the top. So I'll draw one line and then two lines. Okay, once it's done, erase away, alright, so that it will look like a slot. Okay, so your final design will look something like that. So maybe this is one design of the potential position of a coin slot, and another one will be like that. So remember there are two templates that you need to draw, okay, with the coin slots. Okay, so that's it for today. Okay, that's it for this lesson.